Alrighty, what's up everybody, Peter Gilmore here, once again for another video right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you for watching once again on this beautiful, nice and not too warm, not too hot, Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be Tuesday night. By Sunday, it's going to be Tuesday night because when we turn the clock back, by the time I'm talking to you, it's basically Tuesday night. It's nighttime because it'll be 5 o'clock, 5:30 when it officially gets dark, as we hit daylight savings time on Saturday, late Saturday night at 2 o'clock becomes 1 o'clock, so we gain an hour of sleep. For you, some people, you might need an hour of sleep. I don't know. But in any case, on this Tuesday night, November the 1st, 2022, we start a new month. Thank the Lord, because October for some of us was really, really, really bad. And we want to start the new month fresh and on a clean slate. And we'll see what happens with all that. So thank you all for joining me on this Tuesday night, November the 1st, 2022, on the Peter Gilmore channel. Make sure you like the video, stick that thumb straight up Susan's you-know-what, and everybody else's you-know-what, too. And subscribe to this channel, my other channels as well, down below in the gobbledygook. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you dare. You have to be real. If you're not real, get the fuck off my channel and get off my social media account. I don't need you mongoloids and fake people on my social media channels. So get out of here if you're not going to be real. And don't come with a fake channel, because I'll know it's a fake channel. So get out of here. But in any event, if you're real, then subscribe to the channels, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. But most importantly, tap and slap that bell, basically treat it like it's your bitch, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And that's pretty much it. And if it's your first time watching and you like the content, smash that like button. Like I said, smash that subscribe button on this channel and my other channels, which are all in the description box below. And welcome to the party, pal! And I hope you enjoy the ride. And if not, then hop on off and go to somebody else's channel that sucks even more than me. But it is what it is. But if you like the content, hop on board. We'd love to have you here in the prophecy and on the channels. And I hope you like the content. A lot more to come over the next basically 6-7 weeks of this year. Got a lot to cover, especially this week with Crown Jewel coming up. And in 2 weeks, we got AEW Full Gear 4. So we got all that coming up. Got the Survivor Series as well, going through the end of November. We got Thanksgiving coming up in 23 days. So the holiday season is upon us. And then when we get to December, we got NXT Deadline and Ring of Honor Final Battle on December the 10th. We talk about that. Get you ready for Christmas. And then I'm going to be off for the end of Christmas. After Christmas, I'll be off that entire week of New Year's week. But I'll be on New Year's Eve just to say Happy New Year to all of you. That'll be my final video of 2022. And then we'll go into 2023. I will be back on January the 3rd, 2023 with your Monday Night Raw review. I might do a second video with my goals for... I might do that before then. I don't want to do it after. And then we got that, and we got NXT, Dynamite, first of the year, Rampage, SmackDown. I will be talking about Wrestle Kingdom 17 on that weekend of January, the first weekend of January the 7th, I believe. I'll be doing both nights of Wrestle Kingdom. So, should be some good shit going into 2023. And basically, that's what I'm going to be focusing on. No more drama shit. I'm getting to the point where it just got way out of hand. People got involved that I shouldn't have gotten involved with, and get them involved, and now they want nothing to do with me. And I still, once again, apologize for my actions, and I'm trying to get better. It's been over a week now. It's been basically 9 days now, so it's gonna take time. So in the next 6 to 12 months, I'm gonna be working on me, focusing on myself, my mental health getting better. My anger management classes start on Wednesday, tomorrow actually. So I'm gonna do that. Not gonna be fun, but you know, it is what it is. Gotta do it anyway. But gonna be doing that, getting my mind back in order, and get away from these minuscule fucking trolls that really need to get locked up and shut up. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future, and hopefully in about a year's time, some of you guys, I can get your trust back and get back in your well wishes, and we can talk wrestling. That's what we should do here, is talk wrestling and talk game shows and all the good shit, music and whatever. That's what we need to do, minus whatever happens in our lives with these fucking trolls. They still handle us in 2023. We'll handle it ourselves. I'm not going to bring you guys into it anymore. I'm going to handle it myself. Either fisticuffs or the cops. And that's all I got to say about that. But hopefully it won't come to that next year. But we'll see what happens. Let me move on. Alright, I wasted 6 minutes of your time. But it is what it is. Alright, on this Tuesday night, we got NXT coming up. In about an hour from now. Should be a good show. We got Grayson Waller versus R-Truth tonight. I really don't give two shits about that. But the main focus of tonight's NXT is the 1 year anniversary of the beautiful, vivacious, I want to fuck her so bad in the ass, Mandy Rose, her 1 year reign as champ. So that should be exciting. And who's gonna beat her? Besides my dick, but you know. Who's going to beat Mandy Rose and become the new NXT Women's Champion? Could it be Nikita Lyons? Could it be Roxy? A lot of people think it's going to be Roxy in her third attempt. Third time's the charm. I mean, come on. So it could be Roxy, it could be Nikita Lyons, it could be somebody else. We don't know. But we'll see what happens tonight on NXT. Should be a good show. And I will be back later tonight on this very channel with your NXT review. So stay around. About 11:30, maybe around midnight, I'll be doing that review live on this very channel. So hit that bell, because if you don't hit that bell, you won't know when I'm going live or when I do the video until later. But it is what it is. All right, just want to do a quickie video, talk about a couple things that happened today in the world of professional wrestling. Big news on Adam Page, the Hangman Adam Page, doing some cowboy shit. He's going to be doing some cowboy shit in the future. He has been cleared to wrestle, but we don't know when he's coming back to AEW television. But per Ringside News, Tony Khan said in an interview today that Hangman's doing better. He's doing much better. He's been cleared, and just a matter of time before he actually comes back. So I would not be surprised if he's at Full Gear, but I would probably keep him away to Full Gear. He might even be in that tournament. That number one contenders tournament to face whoever wins the belt, either between MJF and Moxley. At Winter is coming on December the 14th. The 14th, 21. Yes, it's the 14th. On December the 14th in Garland, Texas, I believe it is. So we'll see what happens with that. We already got Dante Martin and Eagle Ethan Page in the tournament. So I would not be surprised if Hangman Adam Page is in the tournament. Hopefully, maybe he wins the tournament, gets another crack at Moxley, or he'll get his first crack at MJF. But we'll see what happens with that. But great news on Adam Page coming back to AEW after suffering a concussion. So, it wasn't really a bad concussion, but thankfully, they got it treated quickly. He went to the hospital, he was all smiles. He got out, he was all smiles. And now, you know, he had to go through concussion protocol. He's doing great. That's a great sign. So, just a matter of time before the Cowboy does some cowboy shit back in AEW television. Can't wait for that. Adam Cole possibly could be coming back at Full Gear to team up with, guess who? The Kingdom. That's Matt. I'm Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, along with his wife Maria Kanellis Bennett, to go against the Elite of Kenny and the Bucks, who are possibly coming back as well during Full Gear with their little thing going on. Still with CM Punk. Don't know what's happened with that. I mentioned, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that CM Punk could possibly be suing Tony Khan for this whole all-out scrum. But now, today on Ringside News, it was reported that CM Punk could possibly be retiring from professional wrestling. And if he does, well, he had a great 20-some-odd year career. Great times in many good memories of Ring of Honor. Pretty good run in WWE, the 434-day reign, the pipe bomb. And then really, you know, he was gone for 7 years and nothing really happening with the MMA career. Fizzled out. Got married to AJ Lee, which is, I guess, a good sign for him and everything. But then he made his triumphant return to wrestling in AEW last year. Got Rampage's best ratings ever at 1.1, 1.2. And basically, he had a pretty good year. Got the world title. He won the world title from Moxley, then lost to the Moxley, you know, due to injury. Then he won it back from Moxley, and then he had to give it up right after he won it All Out because he had the pectoral injury. He's got to be out 6 to 9 months. I don't know if he does come back, what's going to happen. I mean, he's still a good locker room leader to some people, but other people like Kenny and the Bucks, they don't want to work with him at all. I don't blame them. So I don't know what's going to happen with Punk in the next couple months, if he's going to come back to AEW television, or he's going to sue Tony Khan for a lot of money, maybe the Bucks too, who knows, or he's just going to flat out retire, or maybe go to WWE, because people in WWE want Hunter to kind of push everything to the side with Punk, and if Punk decides to go to WWE and work with Hunter again, you know, Hunter's like, oh, okay, you know, I'll allow it, you know. So you never know with CM Punk these days, but it changes like every freaking day. So we'll see what happens with that. So Punk possibly retiring, but not sure yet. And we'll move on. Yeah, I know this shirt's very big. It's like an extra large shirt. I got this from Tommy Dreamer because the only one he had left. He didn't have a medium of this shirt, the Innovator of Violence. And What Doesn't Kill Me Makes You Stronger on the back. I got this at the ECW house show at the Elks Lodge in Queens, New York City. I went to the July 4th, 2000 show. It wasn't July 4th. It was July 4th weekend, I believe. Me and my dad went. I was going to go with some friends from my old college radio station, but they had plans. I'm like, shit, what am I going to do with this ticket? I really didn't want to eat it. So I was like, hey, Dad, you want to go to Queens? Or you want to go see some wrestling? He's like, man, why not? And he loved it. He loved the show. The main event was RVD defending the TV title at the time against Balls Mahoney. You know, big ups to Balls Mahoney, great man he is. That was that. Then the ever popular Dudley Boys started a riot in the crowd with some. I mean, they made some racial stuff to a Mexican. Started talking about, hey, Taco Bell's across the street, asshole. And then they beat the fan up after the fan threw a cup of soda right in Bully Ray's face. They beat him up. We thought it was part of the show, but it was not. And then Spike Dudley dove off the top of the balcony onto the Dudleys, beat them up, and then Balls Mahoney came out to save him after basically the Dudleys beat the shit out of him. And then the ever-popular Tommy Dreamer Steve Corino promo where Steve Corino made fun of Tommy Dreamer's shirt. It says, hey, you look like The Rock. And Tommy's like, do I do a catchy phrase like, finally, the dream has come back to Queens. If you smell what my ass just farted. I'm like, oh God, really, Tommy? Come on now. And Francine was there, so that was the price of admission right there. And I met Francine after that show. It's a great show. She's a doll. I love her. So big ups to Francine and big ups to Tommy Dreamer and all that other good shit. So that's why this one's a little bit big. You know, I would give this to Rosa because she's, you know, extra large. But yeah, I decided to get this shirt. It didn't cost me that much. It cost me like $25. I was going to say, Tommy, you know what? You know, if it's extra large, I don't want to bother you. You know, it's $25. But I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. So we did that. All right. So anyway, CM Punk possibly retiring from the WWE. Well, I'm sorry. Or wrestling, I should say. But never say never to a possible WWE run again. And that's it. All right, also, we had some NXT releases today. Mainly the big one was Bodie Hayward of Chase U. They officially released him. There's a story on Ringside News that he was a handful to work with. So he was a hothead. And basically, what we saw last week on NXT, where Duke Hudson took his seat, nobody knew what Bodie Hayward was. He was like, oh, he just had an absence. But in reality, the storylines was Duke Hudson killed Bodie Hayward. So we'll see what happens tonight with that situation. So, but Bodie Hayward is out of NXT along with Sloane Jacobs. That's I think I think that's Roddy Piper's daughter. I think I could be wrong on that one, but yeah, Sloane Jacobs got released. A couple others got released. Goodbye, so long, farewell to you. And that's basically it for that. And we move on. Alright, Raw rating came out today, and Raw did a paltry 1.5 million views this week. And basically the show last night was garbage. It wasn't even a great show. So, I mean, coming off 1.6 last week due to, baseball. And really, there was no baseball on last night. So I thought that the rating would have been a little bit higher, but 1.5, Hunter. Come on. 1.5 the last 2 weeks, you weren't even there? Actually, you were there last week. I mean, this week. I mean, you were there last night, I should say. So, that's good, but still. 1.5, dude. Come on. Come on. Gotta get better, dude. Come on. SmackDown, did a 1 point. What did SmackDown do? I think they did 870-something thousand views for SmackDown. Rampage did 375 for their show, their live show. And they're live this week, too, from the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. SmackDown is taped this week because they're basically in Saudi Arabia right now. And we'll see what happens with that. And speaking of Saudi Arabia, oh boy, there's some problems with Crown Jewel. Besides, they added a match to the card, which is the Women's Tag Team title rematch between Asuka and Alexa Bliss, taking on Damage Control of Io Shirai, or Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. So, I think the titles might change back, hopefully, but we'll see. And Bayley's taking on Bianca, so hopefully Damage Control gets all the belts back. Or basically gets the gold back, but we'll see what happens to that. But the main problem that Crown Jewel has, and this is a serious threat to Crown Jewel, it's per Wingside News, Iran, the country of Iran, issues a warning of an imminent attack on at Crown Jewel. Not an attack like, takeover shit, but Iran is threatening to attack Saudi Arabia ahead of Crown Jewel. Now, this could put a whole world of hurt on the people going there, the fans in Saudi Arabia, the Saudi prince himself, too. So let me get to the story real quick, and I'm not going to waste any time. According to the Wall Street Journal, Saudi Arabia informed the United States of their knowledge regarding an impending Iranian attack. According to the article, the attacks are intended for targets within the kingdom, which means the Saudi prince is basically in trouble. The U.S., Saudi Arabia, and several other neighboring states, which I don't know, there could be Greece, Italy maybe involved, I don't know, have raised the level of alert for their military forces as a result of the warning. A National Security Council spokesman addressed the warning of imminent attack. So we could get another war on our hands. We could get a Ukrainian situation on this. The story says, we are concerned about the threat picture, and we remain in constant contact through military and intelligence channels with the Saudis. We will not hesitate to act in the defense of our interests and partners in the region. So, this is kind of like NATO, with the Ukraine. Like, all the countries that are in NATO are coming in, swooping in to save Ukraine from that bullshit that Vladimir Putin is doing. And he's still got those nukes, so he can just hit that button. We're fucked. But it is what it is. But hopefully this does not deter Crown Jewel on Saturday, but it is something to look at, and we'll see what happens with that when we get there. But so, my thoughts and prayers go out to the Saudi Arabian people, to the wrestlers and the crew going to Saudi Arabia. Hopefully we can still get Crown Jewel this weekend and not hear about some attack, and Crown Jewel is had to be canceled because of the Iranians. There's more fucking bullshit in the world that we have to deal with. We have to deal with Ukraine for, this is almost how many months now? Over a year or so? About almost a year with the Ukrainian people. We're still getting bombarded by the Russians. Now we gotta have the Iranians going after Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's almost World War III. All we need now is global nuclear thermal war, and then my prophecy from 2015 will come true. But hopefully we don't get to that point. And that's all is right in the world. So that's pretty much it for that. Cody Rhodes says that his physical therapy is going horrible. So I don't know if he's gonna come back for the Royal Rumble. He's still targeting for the Royal Rumble comeback, but at this point, his physical therapy process is awful, he says. That's pretty much it. Nothing really big in the world of sports. I mean, there's a story about Stephanie McMahon. Hi, Steph. Being part of a gang. I don't believe that for 1 second. Triple H advised to put aside his differences with CM Punk, so if he decides to come back, see what happens with that. I'm just gonna read off some quickies. There's going to be a Queen of the Ring event actually coming probably next year, along with maybe the King of the Ring, so it might be just one actual event, the King and Queen of the Ring, or separate events. We have one event called the King of the Ring, and then one event called the Queen of the Ring. So almost like what they did about a year or so ago, last year with the Queen's Crown Tournament and the King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel 3. So they could do something like that, or they do 2 separate events. We'll have to see what happens with that. There's a death in the rap world. Rapper Takeoff of the group Migos passed away. He got shot today, and a lot of people are sending their condolences. Ric Flair just sent one. A lot of people. Mandy Rose 1 year celebration. Logan Paul may have steel screws in his hands. That's probably why he's always winning. That's illegal. And I'm just going to say, this is my final story. I want to get this up in time. How much time? 21? Let's see what I can get it up in time. Hopefully I don't have to redo this. But anyway, Ronda Rousey called out by Emma for not having no dance skills. And then Ronda's like, hey, Emma, why don't you just go on Dancing with the Stars? So, yeah, a lot of tension with Ronda Rousey right now. And, that's pretty much it. Also, Kevin Steen wants to face Rey Mysterio. How did you see that? Could be a good match. He also says there's nothing about Bobby Lashley that doesn't hurt. So you know when you get in the ring with Bobby Lashley, you're in for a world of hurt. No pun intended. And that's pretty much it for that. Alright, so that's all I got to say for now. So I'm just going to title this CM Punk retiring ? So I don't want to clickbait like other people do. And I'll probably put raw rating and stuff like that in the title. But we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, I'm going to get this video uploaded hopefully by the time NXT ends. But we'll see. But for now, I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything I said in this video. Put your comments down below in the comments section. Smash that subscribe button, like I said, on this channel, my other channels as well. Stick that thumb straight up to you-know-what. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the internet. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So I'm getting out of here. I'm getting ready for NXT. Gonna be with some good friends on a watch along later on. And then later on tonight, probably about 11:30, maybe between 11 and 12 tonight, your NXT review right here on the channel. We'll go in depth with the review. Should be a good show. And we'll see what happens with that. And get you ready for Dynamite Wednesday night on TBS at 8 p.m. And get all that good shit. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Gilmore, signing off. I bid you adieu. And that's pretty much it. I'm out of here. Rock on and rock hard with your cookoot. And if you're not down with that, I can't help you guys. Because if you're not down with the prophecy, you're not down with everything else, you still think that I'm full of shit, that I'll never change and everything like that. Well, I got news for you. There's going to be a big change coming pretty damn soon going into 2023. Guarantee that. So, you think if you're still jealous, little stalking bitches, then I can't help you there because I'm better than you and you fucking know it. And I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! And that's it. Peter Gomez signing off. Until next time. Peace. Ha ha!